Hello, 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 you guys. It is your girl Sunshine here with another one. Yes, how are you, my boos? I missed you guys as always, as usual. Welcome back. Today we are doing a reading for the amazing Gemmy Gems. My Geminis, we're going to see what is going on. What is the message for you? We have here the Hierophant coming through, the Temperance, the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the King of Swords, the Empress, the Sun card, and the Hierophant card. Now, there's quite a bit of some reversals. And normally I don't read reversals unless it is said to me for it to be reversed. And these ones, they said keep them how it is. And what I feel is if there is a situation where you're not putting the time and the effort in anymore, it was something that would possibly was keeping you trapped. And I feel as if this is something in regards to a connection, like a love for someone, it was keeping you trapped and you had to escape so that you can have balance. You have more balance in your life, and you can go towards things that bring you happiness and bring you joy. There took a lot of time for you to work on this in your mental space. Now, if this is not a love situation, then I feel as if for career related, I feel as if there is something you're not putting enough time and effort into a situation in order for you to level up your skills, progress in that subject. For some reason, you're not going after what it is that you actually truly love to do. It's like you're doing just something, just kind of like, example, it just pays the bills. Like, you're not, I don't feel like you're working on what it is that actually brings you excitement and joy when it comes to career. Let's pull a little bit more. So we have strength card coming through here. So it's definitely for you to have strength in the situation of sitting in your truth of your divine feminine energy, sitting in that nurturing, kinder, more gentle. And listen, everyone has divine masculine, divine feminine energy. So what I'm feeling from this divine feminine card is the more that you focus on that nurturing kind of energy within you, that kinder, softer, there's going to be parts of you that you're going to learn that is going to help you have more positive hope in regards to whatever this subject matter is. We have here the Knight of Pentacles coming through, steady progress. It is something that you're going to work on. It's going to take its time to get to where it is, where it's that true happiness that you're going towards, because it is something that does keep you quite stuck. It could be a almost like a thought that you say to yourself. Like, it's almost like if someone would be like, hey, you can go and do this or have this type of relationship, it's like there's always like a rebuttal of why you can't. I hear coming through here. We have here the Five of Cups. So it seems as if there was some sort of old wound, some sort of situation. It could have involved a marriage, it could have been just a high connection, but whatever this bond of this love is that you had to kind of walk away from, in order to get balance, whatever this love was. Because like I said, I feel as if for some of you it's related to a career of something that you're trying to go towards, and for some of you it actually was a person, it was a partner that you had to walk away in order to get balance. But there's still some old wounds coming through here. Whatever this love was, there's still a little bit of energy of it being held on, and you may not even know that you are, because you probably thought you're past this old situation. But I feel as if there's still something that needs to be worked on. Now I'm very drawn to this candle here in the card. And I feel as if this is another reference of there being hope. Now, there's also a moon in the background. So the next moon, from when you watch this reading, there could be a lot of insights that you're going to get in regards to this situation. There might be something that's bringing up this past energy, in order for you to get some clarity in this old wound, so you can move forward and have more hope. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is a point where you do have that success and you have that sun moment. Okay. Let's see. What else does the Geminis need to know? Queen of Swords coming through here, and we have here the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Like I said, you are going to definitely have the success that you're wanting and you're dreaming of when you get the insights and you get more clear and you get more sharp and you get more assertive. There is some information that's coming to, and it's just a matter of time. You have here a clock in her mind. You also have gears in the background. So I just feel as if it's just a matter of time for you to get this insight. You're going to stop letting yourself get into this trap energy. Well, I'm not saying letting. It's not like you're like, yeah, hey, I allow this in a sense, but also at the same time with attraction, you did attract it at some point. It might have been just for this lesson so you can get to the next stage and you can level up and you have more appreciation of the journey that you went through. But there's some sort of isolated and alone type of energy that you feel where there's something kind of missing. That energy that's something missing is going to go away when you get this insight. It seems as if it's this past situation. When you pretty much heal the wounds from the situation, you won't forget what happened. The memories and stuff will always be there. But when you get past the situation of whatever this little thing is that's being held onto, is when you can get some clarity and you can move forward here. And once again, you have the two cards. There's a lot of blue that's coming out here in regards to your reading. Let's see, to close this off, we have here Murky Waters. Yeah, you're definitely going through this and you're having more faith in it, because when you think about a murky water, it's pretty much water you can't really see where you're stepping. You don't know what you're going to step on, if it's a rock, if it's an animal, it's something like you can't really see clearly, but she's still going through it, even though it's having that faith. And we have here emotional baggage. You're dropping this thing that you're holding on to, this old past. You're dropping it. You're like no longer having to hold this suitcase, no longer having to worry about this affecting you anymore. We have here stormy waters. It really did bring you a lot of pain. It's something that could have kept you kind of feeling a little bit of trapped, stuck, like you had to have this thing. There's for some reason, whether it was a person or it's this idea that you have of how to have success. Maybe someone told you had to be this when you grow up, or you have to be this, like could have been a parental kind of energy. But for some reason, there's this thing that there was this idea that you feeling like you had to have that thing, but it wasn't what was truly meant for you to kind of go through. In a sense, it was here because you had to have lessons, but it wasn't something that you were supposed to basically hold on to. It was something that was meant to come in your life, teach you this lesson, and then for you to move forward with it. As much as it sucks to hear that, because I don't even like it coming out of my mouth. Like I get this bitter taste. Like it's like when you eat something like sour and you just make up your face. Like I just feel that kind of energy when I think about the situation. It's just I get this bitter, nasty kind of taste, I feel. And I brushed my teeth. Okay. Let's see. What advice can we leave the Gemmy Gems with regarding the situation that doesn't feel so fun, but is rewarding at the end of it? What messages? If I could hold the cards. We have here luck peeking through. So I feel like, your luck could be changing. Definitely. You're going to have, and you're going to enjoy the change. I feel like there was a sense of a stagnant energy, an energy of feeling like the same things kind of just repeating over and over. Oh, that card almost hit me. We have transition. Yeah, you're definitely going through a transformational time. You're going through a shift. You're going through a change. We have here humor. Try to find more ways to have laughter in your life. When you're having that joy, when you're laughing, you're in that joyful moment. You can't think about your sorrows. You can't think about what's going right, what's going wrong, what's going right. You don't think about anything except for that joke, that thing. You're just laughing in the moment. Everything else is just not non-existent. So try to find more ways of bringing humor into your life. Being surrounded by people that are funny, watching funny shows, or funny little videos. And it doesn't have to take too much of your time, but getting into the moments, when those moments when you feel down and you feel sad, and something triggers you to feel in that energy, is the best times to watch. And it doesn't even take that long. You could watch literally like a 2-second video, and if you think it's funny, that will bring you joy, and it's just 2 seconds. So there's definitely avenues and ways you can find to bring more of that humor into your life. We have here the resistance. I feel like there's a time for you to stand tall, stand in a truth, stand in your, like, be comfortable in your own skin. Resilience. There's just a resilience that I feel. There's something about you standing in your truth. And not giving up. There's a sense of not giving up. I don't know if I said that word right the first time I said it. Then I go back to that. We have here the vision card coming out here. When you can see what it is that you're working towards, the easier it is going to be to have faith. Because then it's like, it's possible. You know that it can be done. And it can. I mean, when you think about it, whatever it is you want, there's someone out there has already done it. Okay, so it can be done. But for some reason, maybe when you go to visualize this, it's foggy. Or when you go to visualize it, there's like a voice in your head that tells you can't have it or something. But I feel as if when you strengthen your vision, you go towards it, and you don't stop, is when all this transformations happen for you. And whenever you feel down or you feel stuck, you bring that humor in, and you'll be able to get back right on track, and going through this. And I feel like that is going to be a good foundation for you to just keep going through these steps and going through these stages until you finally get towards your sun, and you have that happiness that you've been wanting, all that joy, having all 10 of cups, not just a few. Okay, guys, we're gonna leave it at that. Until next time, it's your girl Sunshine. Deuces.